Out here at Lake Pleasant. This is the Pleasant Harbor side, and then they have a Scorpion Bay side, which we will probably go to later on. Well, what you think, Mom? A lot of things have changed here since you've been here last. I wonder what these guys are doing. Nice weather out today. 75 and sunny. We're gonna go in the marina store here. They got a lot of gifts and souvenirs. Check it out. It's pretty nice in here, huh?
Oh yeah, me and Dad's been here before. I think it's nicer than that one is.
I like this shirt. Nice rack of ribs. Got all lifeboats, fishing poles, bait, line, everything you need to go fishing. Souvenirs, now we're talking. Bottle openers, postcards, shot glasses. I can sit anywhere. Look at all these boats. Boats for days. What do you guys think of it so far?
I like it. I think it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be a good view, especially when we get moving. Just hoping I don't get copyright for this music playing.
So where did you go in Connecticut?
Picking up speed.
No, that's right.
Alright, now that we are underway, I do have a couple of quick things to go over. Rule number 1 today may seem pretty obvious, and that is to please stay on the boat. Rule number 2 is there is no smoking on the boat. And we do have fire extinguishers available throughout the boat, so if you do see anyone smoking, feel free to grab one of those and use it. And rule number 3, Arizona state law does require all children 12 and under to wear a life jacket while on board. But in the case of an emergency, all the life jackets are located on the top deck in the white containers, 2 at the back of the boat and 2 at the front. And if you would feel more comfortable, you are more than welcome to grab one of those and keep it with you throughout the cruise today. However, I don't think we'll be needing those. But if you do see me putting one on, that is probably a good indication that you should be grabbing one as well. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the boat that we are on. This is the Phoenix Cruise Boat. It is a 100,000-pound steel construction boat built by Finney Boat Works out of North Idaho. She was shipped down from Idaho on the back of a semi-truck and traveled around 1,350 miles with police escorts the entire way. The Phoenix is powered by 2 250-horsepower Volvo Penta diesel engines with a 25,000-watt generator. And she is 65 feet long and 23 feet wide and can carry up to 150 passengers. So today's cruise is going to take us about 12 miles along the beautiful shorelines of Lake Pleasant. We're going to be sharing some facts about Arizona, the Sonoran Desert, and the Agua Fria Valley. Now, for those of you that may not know, Arizona is the 48th state and has many nicknames to include the Grand Canyon State, the Copper State, the Baby State, and the Valentine State, due to its statehood on February 14th, 1912. Now, back in 1912, President William Howard Taft was ready to make Arizona a state on February 12th. However, that was Lincoln's birthday, so they decided to postpone it a day. The next day, the 13th, was considered bad luck, so again they waited until the following day. That's how Arizona got its statehood on February 14th and became known as the Valentine State. Arizona is known for its 6 C's. The first C is copper. Arizona supplied 25% of the world's copper during World War I. More copper is mined in Arizona than all the other states combined. And the Morenci mine in Arizona is the largest copper producing mine in all of North America. The second C is cotton. Arizona produces enough cotton each year to supply every American with one pair of jeans. The third C is cattle. Arizona has over 20,000 farms and ranches in the state, and over 6,000 of those have cattle. There are cattle ranches in every county in Arizona, and if you've spent much time driving around the state, then you have probably smelled them. The fourth C is citrus. We are the third largest producer of citrus in the U.S. 95% of the nation's lemon crop comes from Arizona and California. The fifth C is climate. Arizona consistently experiences over 300 days of sunshine each year and is a very common destination for snowbirds. However, despite the year-round warm weather in most of the state, we do have a few places that will experience colder and snowier weather in the wintertime, such as Flagstaff, which is just about a 2-hour drive from here, so many people will venture up there in the summer to escape from the heat, or in the winter to enjoy sports like skiing and snowboarding. Arizona is the 6th largest state in the union. There are at least 91 nations in the world that are smaller than Arizona. Arizona has more parks and national monuments than any other state. She possesses the largest stand of ponderosa pine in the world, has more mountains than Switzerland, and more golf courses than Scotland. Arizona is truly a land of anomalies. We have dehydrated rivers, trees made of stone, cactus that bloom only at night, a bird that can run faster than it can fly, the only poisonous species of lizard in the nation, a river named the Colorado that spends most of its time in Arizona, and a retirement community named Youngtown. Now, there are a total of 128 lakes in the state of Arizona, and all except for 2 of those lakes are man-made. That means in the entire state we have only 2 naturally occurring lakes, which are Mormon Lake and Stoneman Lake. And there are a lot fewer lakes in Arizona than in many of the other states, such as Minnesota, which has around 12,000 lakes, and Alaska, which has the most lakes of any state, and has around 3 million lakes. Now, many of those lakes are frozen over, however, they do still count. The 2 largest man-made lakes in the U.S. are Lake Mead and Lake Powell, which are both located here in Arizona. 28% of Arizona land is Native American, consisting of 22 different tribes. There are more tribes in Arizona than in any other state. And of course, Arizona is home to the Grand Canyon, which is considered to be one of the 7 wonders of the natural world. It is 277 miles long and 18 miles wide at its widest point. Now, the tallest building in the world is 2,717 feet high. And if you were to stack 2 of those on top of each other, they still would not reach the rim of the Grand Canyon. So we are currently in the Sonoran Desert, which is a very big place. It is over 100,000 square miles. Much of the Sonoran Desert lies in Mexico, partly in the state of Sonora, which is where the desert gets its name. The rest of the Sonoran Desert lies in the states of Baja California Norte and Baja California Sur in Mexico, and in Arizona and California in the U.S. The Sonoran Desert is the hottest and most biodiverse of the North American deserts. It is home to 60 species of mammals, more than 350 kinds of birds, 20 amphibians, around 100 reptiles, and over 4,000 native species of plants. Now, usually when I think of a desert, I think of a dry, arid place with not a lot of life. So you may be wondering what makes the Sonoran Desert such an abundant place. Well, it is because we are lucky enough to experience two different rainy seasons, one during the winter and one during the summer. The winter rains occur from about October through early March, and those come when the jet stream bends south, bringing Pacific storms inland. And the summer rains occur from July through early September, and those are the monsoons. The monsoons are caused when a high-pressure zone forms over the Four Corners area, causing the winds to shift and come from the southeast, bringing moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. And when that moisture encounters the thermal uplifts due to the heating of the desert floor and the vertical uplift given by the mountains, we do experience considerable thunderstorms. And also during the monsoon season, we can experience haboobs, which are massive dust storms, so thick they can block out the sun and limit visibility to only a few feet.
All right, guys, let's go.
Watch your step there.
Have a good day.
Me too. All right, so what'd you guys think of it?
I love it. It's awesome. Museum.
Yeah, very good for the price.
Mike, you don't want to go in down there?
No, we can. It's up to you guys. We can eat on this side or the other side. Not a big deal to me.